What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Two Pencils podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, hello to you, and if you're listening on Spotify, hello to you as well. Before we get into today's episode, be sure and subscribe to us on YouTube, Two Pencils Podcast, if you like viewing podcast. If you just like listening, be sure and subscribe to us or follow us on Spotify. Follow us on TikTok, Two Pencils Podcast, and on Facebook at Two Pencils Podcast. And
Are we
speaking
sure we'll rename our show?
Yeah, we've since the last episode we've had some interesting stuff happen, I guess you could say. Speaking of TikTok, if you follow us on TikTok or if you have an X account, you may have seen us a lot more than you're probably used to seeing us because a clip that we posted on TikTok from our last episode now has over, I think the last time I looked, it has over 6,300 views now, which is absolutely not what we ever expected, but maybe gone viral, maybe for the wrong reason.
Well, when I first saw the thing, I thought, first off, we have more followers than this guy does. And I went back and looked at some of his tweets, and he hates the Florida Gators, which means he'll hate me even worse because he thought I was a Kentucky fan, I guess, and I'm not. So uh, I just talk Kentucky basketball with my bro here, but there's been some hilarious comments. Some of them
So,
are absolutely hilarious and they're funny, and I'm glad our views are out there.
so if you're wondering, maybe you haven't heard yet, and probably most of you haven't. We posted a clip on TikTok, which hopefully you follow us on there. If you follow us, you've definitely seen it. It's from our last episode, and it was us talking about NIL deals. And just so happened, I believe it was on that day that we recorded, maybe the day before, I stated that one of my buddies in one of the many group chats I'm in sent an article saying that Otega Owe got offered $25 million from the University of Louisville. Now,
The article did say that.
and
Probably was a typo, but it said that.
the article was from Yahoo Sports, um, and we clipped it and we put it on TikTok. Now, if you watch the episode leading up to that, we were talking about NIL deals, and Jackson gave hypotheticals about certain deals that if you were a GM of this school, would you give this and would you give that? And it just made me think of that article that I read. Now, I want to say we never once said, this is true, boys. Louisville offered him $25 million. We never said that. If you actually watch the full clip, I said twice in the video, I have no idea if this is true. It's probably, definitely wasn't true. Okay, NBA players don't make $25 million. Okay, but that's what the article said. Was it a fake article? Yeah, yeah, they got me. It got me. It was definitely a fake article or a typo. Okay, I'll wear
It
that.
was a Yahoo Sports article, though.
It definitely was a Yahoo Sports article, and it definitely said Otega Owe was offered $25 million from Louisville. But as we know, 99.999% chance that's just not true. So I
Look,
just wanted to.
it doesn't matter. I thought all the tweets about your head shape were pretty funny, and your chain in the attic, that was hilarious. But at the end of the day, this guy went viral because of us, because he couldn't do it on his own. I've seen the rest of his tweets, and he had none. The most viral tweet he had was tweeting about Todd Golden in Florida, who is his daddy. So I don't understand the guy's why he's so upset at us, but you're welcome, bro.
Yeah, and then someone clipped it, or screen recorded it, I don't know what you call it, and posted it to his Twitter. And on Twitter, I checked right before we got on, it has over 43,000 views.
Does it really?
So, yes,
That's awful.
over 43,000 views.
Maybe we'll
Um,
get Blackstone Cherry on now.
the guy has 50 plus responses to the tweet. He's had some people to just repost it. Um, so I mean, I'm definitely 6,300 views. I wouldn't consider going viral by any means, but for our standards, yeah, we're gonna take it. All but
53,000.
no 6,300 on our TikTok. It has 6,300 on his Twitter. It has I think 40,000 plus views.
You got to be careful with numbers now. This guy gets upset when you talk numbers.
Yeah. And again, in the clip, you clearly see we said we have no idea if it's true, and we got blasted in the comments. My personal favorite, I did see the one you were talking about my man really went up to his attic and popped his chain or something along those lines. That was pretty good. But then the one, my personal favorite, yeah, I busted out laughing, is when these guys need to rename the podcast to the Two Pinheads podcast.
That was funny. Look, I'm the number one ball knower in Southern Kentucky. This guy's up in Lexington somewhere. If he ever wants to come on and debate us, he can. I'm sure he won't because he probably can't debate.
Well, I don't know who it is. It was in his bio. It's clearly a troll account, um, but nonetheless,
Yeah, he
thank you.
has one of the worst players on the team as his account.
Yeah, we won't share his username, but
We
I'm sure
appreciate
if
you getting us some views, though.
yeah, you got us a lot of new followers, more views than we ever imagined. We just imagined that we would be pretty local with the people that live near us and the people that we talk to. But thanks, I guess. There's some random people out there that think I'm a moron, but there's always a positive, I guess.
I thought it was hilarious. Good for us, good for him.
Oh yeah, it was absolutely hysterical. I
I did
laughed.
get some love on my Mark Pope background.
Yeah, I saw that. So this dude, his background is just the presser paused. That got some love. Uh, but yeah, it's all fun. No hard feelings over here. It worked out for both, I guess.
Also, more importantly, since the last time we recorded, you are now going to Diddle for the region tournament.
We are. This is my third year coaching high school basketball, and it'll be my first trip as an assistant coach to the region tournament. The Lady Falcons secured their spot as we beat Metcalfe County in the first round of the 16th district tournament. And tonight, when this episode comes out, because we're recording on Wednesday, but on Thursday, which is tonight for you listening or watching, we will be in the 16th district championship game at 7 p.m. over at Clinton County High School. We'll be playing Cumberland County, a team that they've beat us twice this year. But hopefully we can. They say it's hard to beat a team 3 times, so we feel like we're playing well right now. I know they feel like they're playing well, so let's see what happens. I'd love to.
Boys made the region tournament. Also, they're going to play a heated district championship game against a bitter rival. Barron County won last night. When this comes out, it'll have been last night. So Friday night, my birthday actually. I'll get to
Yeah,
watching some high school basketball.
yeah, we've got. We'll go through the matchups here. That was actually next on our agenda, and you led right into it. But yeah, 16th district. We'll start with the girls. That's our district. Of course, like we said, Monroe County beat Metcalfe County, and then on the other side, Cumberland County beat Russell County. So the 16th district girls championship will be Monroe County versus Cumberland. And on the boys side, Clinton County beat Metcalfe County, and Monroe County beat Cumberland County, which, Cumberland County boys had beaten Monroe County boys twice. Cumberland or Monroe, the third time around, got revenge. So I'm hoping on the girls' side, where Cumberland has beat us twice, hopefully we can get them the third time.
16th district has to be the most interesting district year in and year out in the fourth region.
And it makes it that way in my opinion because you got 5 teams. So
In my opinion, it is by far the most balanced district every year. I
I
know
would
this year's an outlier because Clinton County's really good on the boys' side, but it's usually pretty even.
yeah I could agree with that. And then, like I said, on the boys' side, you've got Monroe and Clinton. Girls' side, Monroe and Cumberland. In the 15th, on the girls' side, you're going to have Barron County versus Allen County. Barron County defeated Glasgow, and Allen County defeated Warren East. And on the boys' side, like you mentioned, you got Glasgow versus Barron County. That is always a great game, and it'll be packed. Over at Glasgow. What's the name of y'all's gym?
I don't know. I've never actually thought about that. Like our football is Hank Royce Stadium, Scotty Field, but I don't think the basketball gym has a name.
No, because so we'll just say at Glasgow High School.
I'll figure that out. I'm
Yeah,
looking right now, actually.
yeah, I'm a little curious about that. So Glasgow versus Barron County, and I can attest. The My sophomore year of high school, we were still in the 15th district. There is nothing better than a district championship game as a player at Glasgow High School. As a fan, it sucks, but as a player, man, it'll be packed in there by 5:30. What time's the game? 6 or 7? 6, 7.
Pretty sure it's at 6.
Okay, it'll be packed in there by 4:30, 4:45. I'll never forget. Our game was at 7, and we got off the bus and started entering the gym about 5:15, 5:30, and the student section was packed. It was incredible.
It was getting in our district. Allen and Barron probably travel the best out of any of the two fan bases. Like those are the two that travel. Tonight was packed. It's
Tonight
just
was
confirmed by the AD.
Tonight was Barron Allen boys, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then in the 14th district, your curse came to life because the Greenwood Gators, who were the number 3 ranked team in the region, got upset to South Warren. And you picked Greenwood to win the district tournament on our last episode.
And they were up 17.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They were up 17.
Ooh.
So it is a curse. And I apologize to their coach, a good friend of mine. That's on me.
So Greenwood on the boys' side will be playing Warren Central. I'm sorry, not Greenwood. South Warren, who beat Greenwood, will be playing Warren Central for the 14th District Boys Championship. And then on the girls' side, I believe it is Bowling Green versus Greenwood. And then in the 13th District, I'll be honest, I haven't done my homework on them. I'm going to assume, I can double check real quick. I'm going to assume on the girls' side it is Franklin versus Logan County, and on the boys' side it is Logan County versus Russellville. But let me double check on that.
Do your homework.
I'll let you talk a little bit about
this is why we went mini viral right here, because we don't do our homework.
I guess. I'll let you talk a little bit about the 15th district. Talk about now that you're involved at Glasgow, what is a Glasgow Barron County rivalry like?
It's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of bad blood there. I know on the football side, I mean, the schools don't like each other. It comes more from them, I think, just because of just the one-sidedness of the rivalry over time. But it's a great rivalry. They played our butts off last year. I mean, we scored late to pull away. It was a close game the whole way through, real chippy, but they don't like each other, and it's a good rivalry. It's football's different because we're not in the same class or district, so it's just a big time regular season game. Whereas in basketball and baseball, like one of those teams could potentially end your season. So, it's probably it's a more tense rivalry than probably Boyle Danville was. Because, I mean, at this point, I would say in the past, maybe not, but lately Danville's not been so good, and now they don't play. So, I don't know. I've only played in one Barron Glasgow football rivalry, so I can't say. When I was at Barron, we didn't play.
Yeah, that's true. I did just find out it is Franklin versus Logan on both sides, boys and girls, in the 13th district. So Franklin versus Logan, both teams will be going to the fourth region tournament. The draw for those is tomorrow, Friday at 9 a.m. for the girls. The boys' draw will be Saturday morning, I assume at 9 a.m. So the region tournament brackets will be out uh, Friday morning and Saturday morning. We know we're going to the region tournament. We don't know if we'll go in as a 1 or 2 seed yet, but we know we will either play on Sunday or Monday. There's two girls games on Sunday at 3 and 4:30, I believe, and then the other two first round games will be on Monday at 6 and probably 8,
I'm
7:30 or 8.
trying to put the curse on anyone here, but I do feel like the region champ is coming out of the 15th district on the girls' side.
Barron County's got to be the favorite. I mean, I
They're
assume that's who you're referring
pretty
to.
good.
They're 28-2, so
Pretty good.
obviously they're the favorite, but
They don't win it, the curse is for sure real.
well, put it on them, baby.
Oh,
They're 28-2, so I mean, they've got to be the favorite. But we play the game for a reason. You never know.
one all year, I think.
Yeah, they're solid. They are very solid. But
They,
but yeah, fourth region tournament will start on Sunday. We got district championship games on the girls' side on Thursday. Most of the boys' championship games will be on Friday. I know on the girls' side for the 16th, you've got Monroe versus Cumberland on Thursday, Monroe versus Clinton on Friday. How's the 15th do it?
tomorrow night is the girls' district championship,
Which is
Barron,
Thursday.
Barron and Allen, and then Friday night is the boys' district championship.
Okay.
And
So
it's because our gym is a little smaller, so I mean it's packed pretty easily. So you know it's
it's
been
not a little smaller. It's a lot smaller.
it's not as small as you think. It's the layout of it.
It's pretty small.
Were both sides the same? You know how the visitor side is bleachers and the home side is chairbacks?
Yeah.
Were both sides the same, you wouldn't think it was as small as it was. Because if you really look, not to get into this, but here we are, the visitor side goes up higher than the home side does. The home side only goes about halfway up the wall. And then if you look into the dog pound is enormous.
It
And
is.
no one ever sits there. So, like, there's quite a bit more seating in there than you think,
I miss the days of great student sections.
buddy.
It's just not a thing anymore. Like
Well, there were two good ones tonight.
I'll never like uh Glasgow back when I was playing, they would give you some crap. In Barron County, every time I touched the ball, they would chant ankle socks. Because I wore ankle socks. I live by ankle socks. You won't catch me wearing tall socks.
Ankle socks and chains.
That's right, ankle socks, chains in the attic. I was
Sounds kind
fixing
of
to.
crazy, honestly.
Speaking of socks, this is random. You wear socks when you sleep?
No,
I do.
it's weird.
I always have socks on. Unless I'm in the shower or in a swimming pool, the lake, or the ocean, I've got socks on. That's another good poll. Do you sleep with socks on?
I'd say it'll be closer than people think. I don't feel like
And
people would.
speaking of our last poll, your side did win. We concluded the last episode with does a good steak need A1? Let me pull up the results here. We had 125 votes. 68% said no, it does not need A1. And that leaves 31% that said yes, A1 makes it better.
I would say the people that voted yes just haven't had a great steak. And no,
But
your steak that you make on your grill is not great. Go to a
it is.
nice steakhouse. No, they're good.
And my favorite personal comment on that post, let me find it here. Our buddy Tyler McMillan. He said, I don't care if Gordon Ramsay made it on a golden grill. Give me that A1.
It is.
Great take. That's a
Well,
great take.
here's the thing. Do you want to taste A1 or do you want to taste the steak? I
You can
understand if you
taste
like the
both.
I understand if you can't though. I
Yes,
understand if you no you can't. You taste A1. I understand if you like A1 better. I'm not disputing that. But if you want to eat steak, eat steak. If you want to eat A1, put it on something else.
I do that too. I put it on everything.
The most
So,
embarrassed I've ever been is when we went to Jeff Ruby's and you asked that waiter for A1. I've never.
and they had it.
Yeah, they did. There's dummies that eat. Dummies can afford Jeff Ruby's every now and then.
Call me a dummy.
I can't. I
It,
hardly ever can afford it. I only eat it on the company's dime.
oh man, well that's a good poll. We'll post that on our Facebook page. Do you sleep in socks? I'm actually curious. I agree. I think that one will be a
I
lot
feel like
closer.
most people wouldn't, but
I would say majority probably won't.
will surprise you.
Here's another one. Do you sleep with a fan on, regardless of what the temperature is?
Oh yeah, I want it ice box in my room.
Yeah, now
It's going right now, right over there, blowing right on me. So I'm not. I
that
can't.
I can agree with. I don't care if it's 6 degrees outside. I'm gonna have my fan on.
My kids in my classroom are mad at me all the time because I keep it as cold as I can.
Uh, the older I get, I would honestly, I think I'm getting to the point where I would rather be cold than hot.
Yeah,
Call me crazy, but
yeah.
anyway, let's shift gears a little bit. I know neither of us got to watch the game, but Kentucky actually won on Tuesday night. I assume you didn't get to watch it.
It's the last 15 minutes or so.
Well, I know we our game didn't start till actually no, we played on Monday. I went to our boys' game, so I didn't watch it. Kentucky was able to go on the road to South Carolina and get a 72-63 win. The only bad part about it is Otega Oweh's 10-point game streak is over. South Carolina held him to 8 points, so that streak is no more. Kentucky improves to 18-10 on the season and advances to
Did
uh,
they improve or did they squeak by? South
well,
Carolina is buns.
their record improved.
South
All right,
Carolina is trash.
and the Cats moved to 9-6 in SEC play. Denzel Aberdeen led the Cats with 19. Diabate chipped in with 12, and Yelovich had 11, and then Colin Chandler with 10. Those were the four guys in double figures. I didn't get to watch it, so you did. Talk a little bit about it if you want to. How'd they look?
Not good. Lots of turnovers. Chandler didn't uh, play. He wasn't making shots. He made a couple late, but he's been off here lately, and that's the thing. When he's off, they're off, and it's turnovers. They've turned the ball over quite a bit. So
Well, looking at it, do what?
my boys won.
Yeah, I actually watched Florida earlier tonight against Texas. They struggled a little bit earlier. It was a lot closer than most people were expecting, but Florida pulled away late. I don't
Ready
know.
for the tournament.
Do what?
We're just ready for the tournament.
Now I don't know if these are up to date counting Wednesday's games, but according to SECSports.com, if the SEC tournament started today, Kentucky would be the 8th seed. So they're out of playing on Wednesday. Now they would play on Thursday, and they would be the first game every day. They would play the winner of the 9-16 game, which right now is Texas versus LSU. And then if they surely won that one, they would get Florida. That's if the SEC tournament started today. So Kentucky sits at 9-6 in conference play. You got 3 games remaining against Vanderbilt on Saturday, on the road at Texas A&M, and then back at home next Saturday against Florida. In my opinion, you've got to find a way somehow to go 2-1. That would put you at 11-17 or 11-7, excuse me, in conference play, and I just don't see any way they go 3-0.
Florida has historically struggled back big time at Rupp Arena,
That is true. But
but
you
that's
know
for Mark Pope, the coach.
you want to know the crazy part though? Kentucky is 1 game behind being in 4th place. Tennessee currently sits in 4th place at 10-5. Kentucky's 9-6. But if they can just find a way to get the same record as Tennessee, they're going to have head-to-head over them. So, I mean, the double bye is still not completely out of play. Because, I mean, right behind Tennessee, you've got Texas A&M. We play them. You can get head-to-head over them. Vanderbilt, if we can even it up with them on Saturday, I'm being extremely optimistic here. Probably not going to happen. But the double bye is technically still in play.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There is. The real stinker, though, is right now Vanderbilt, Missouri, and Kentucky are all tied at 9-6, and both Vandy and Missouri have head-to-head overs. The worst loss of the year, no, you can't say worst. The worst loss of the year was Auburn, but the Missouri loss could come back to really bite you.
The worst loss of the entire season for Kentucky was at Vanderbilt.
I mean,
Everything
Vanderbilt,
changed. I know that they went on a little streak after, but like it was just like it fired them up for a minute, and then now they're just right. That was a horrific loss.
it was a terrible showing, no doubt. Um, I mean, you lost by 30. There's no
They actually
defending
went
that.
on a winning streak before that, I'm pretty sure, and Vanderbilt abruptly ended it.
Yeah, I think they had won 2 or 3 in a row. Played Vandy, lost, then went on a little 3-4 game winning streak. But yeah, it was a terrible showing. There's absolutely you don't lose, you shouldn't lose to by 30 to anybody, but especially Vanderbilt. I don't care if they're better. It's Vanderbilt. You're Kentucky.
Well, Shannon, our uncle, made a great point the other night. He said it seems like they play to the level of their competition, and it bites them in the butt every now and then because you go to Florida, who's arguably a top, what, 5 or 6 team in America?
They're ranked seventh right now.
Huh?
They're ranked seventh right now.
So, I mean, you're talking one of the best teams, a top 10 team in the country, and you got a chance to win it. But then you lose a 30 burger to Vanderbilt. You play down to your competition against Auburn and get beat. It takes you forever to get comfortable against South Carolina. Louisville beats you to death. Michigan State beats you to death. It's like when you try to play to the competition, the good teams, it seems, and that's coaching.
This is just random. I just happened to think of it. I'll let you talk a little bit about for the people out there watching, and probably mostly our TikTok people when we post some clips of this episode. Would you actually label yourself as a Florida basketball fan?
Who's the better team this year?
Florida.
Then yeah,
Could you name 3 players?
probably
Go ahead.
Lee.
We're
Little point, the little
just going
point,
last names. Nice.
Xavier Lee. I'm pretty sure is his first name. Thomas Howe, the big guy. Hanglotten. I still don't know how you say his name. Hanglotten. Chinny Lou, who set the SEC record for offensive rebounds, I think, or something. Maybe it was the Florida single season record. Probably wasn't the SEC record. I don't want to get clipped again. It was, I'm pretty sure, the Florida single season record for rebounds in a game. That's 4 I just named. And the 7'10" dude. His name sounds French. I can't remember it.
I'm
But
proud of you. Jackson is
I'm a
probably.
ball knower, dude.
Jackson is. Actually, there's no probably to it. He's the most casual basketball fan of all time.
I'm a die-hard Florida Gator football fan and baseball fan for that matter. I am a true 100% casual basketball fan. I know that pisses people off. I don't care. If Kentucky's better than Florida, I'll root for Kentucky. Sue me.
No regrets.
I have zero, and I don't care what anyone thinks. It's basketball. No one really cares. You can't fill up a 100,000 seat stadium or a 90,000 seat stadium like the Swamp. The biggest arena in college basketball is what? Syracuse's?
I think so. Yeah.
So get over yourself.
Okay. Well, that's all we've got on that one. Kentucky versus Vanderbilt this Saturday. Jackson's birthday is Friday. Happy early birthday to you. How old are you turning? 34? 34? 34.
As Maisie Kate says, I can't even put my fingers are backwards on the screen, so it messed me up when I try to do that.
34 years old.
I'm gonna get clipped again.
What are we doing for your birthday? I know it's going to be Saturday, right?
Going out to eat at our favorite Garcia's.
What time? Like, can it be after the Kentucky game?
When's the Kentucky game?
I think 1.
Should work out perfect. We're going at 4. Come over here and watch it, and then we'll go eat.
Let me double check that, but pretty sure. Do you have your TV mounted yet?
It will be mounted Saturday. You could come help because we just got the TV stand in tonight. It's in 3 boxes. I got to put it together Saturday.
You know, the last time I was over at Jackson's, of course, they just recently bought a new house. I go over there and sit, and his TV's on the floor.
Still on the floor. College style, baby.
Yeah, 1 o'clock Central Time, Kentucky versus Vanderbilt on Saturday. So yeah, I may ride over there.
Another reason I like talking Kentucky basketball is because I have season tickets.
We do. That is true. Season's about over.
I do root for them to do well.
But, they haven't since we got those. So again,
True.
your curse.
Buddy, hey. I used all my luck up with Urban Meyer and the 06-08 Florida Gators. See,
Was it worth it?
National championships in my lifetime. But since Tim Tebow, we sold our soul for Tim Tebow. Maybe Aaron Hernandez cursed the Florida Gators programs, football program anyway.
I know the years of Tebow were great. He was quite possibly the greatest college football player of all time. Was it worth?
Get us back. Summerall's a psychopath, dude.
Was Tebow worth it for now these years of misery for Florida football?
I mean, if you said to someone, "Hey, you can have arguably the greatest player ever right now, and you're going to suck for 20 years after," everyone will be like, "Yeah, okay." Like
that's fair.
Look at LSU. They had Joe Burrow. You could argue Joe Burrow.
Good point. Well, let's get into our final segment of the night, and that is the modern country music bracket. We are in the championship matchup, and it is none other than the number 1 seed, Morgan Wallen, versus our number 2 seed, Jason Aldean. Their path to the championship, Morgan Wallen took down Luke Bryan in round 1, and then he took down Eric Church in round 2. For Jason Aldean, he defeated Chris Stapleton in round 1 and then Kenny Chesney in round 2. And now they meet. And Jackson texted me the other day. Of course, I'm usually the one responsible for getting our stuff together that we're going to talk about. So I knew this was bad when Jackson texted me out of the blue and said, this Aldean versus Wallen is insanely brutal. So
for you, it's not hard for me. I think it's going to be tough for you.
Okay, what would your score be? Before you tell me any of the matchups, what would your score be?
I don't know. I think Morgan Wallen would win these matchups maybe. But I tried to make them pretty hard.
Good.
I didn't ask ChatGPT per se right away. I went and found what I thought would be the most popular / your favorite 9 songs from each. I tried to get 1 or 2 from each album. Aldean's got more albums, and some of them really suck, so it was a little more difficult. But then once I got the 9 songs, I had ChatGPT put the matchups together, and I think it turned out pretty good.
I like it. Let's go. You got 9 matchups?
Yeah, and I think they're hard, and I think there's some you're not going to expect on here a little.
This is it. The winner of this will move on to our final 4. Remember, up next we've got, you want to do pop or rap next?
Let's do rap because our friends of the show, Nick Mills and Tyler Ray, are going to join.
I got a feeling if and when they join, it's going to turn into just crapping all over me.
Potentially.
I sense that coming. But anyway, let's get into our championship matchup of the modern country music bracket. Let's go.
And I love ChatGPT's names of these matchups. This is the streaming era Titan versus Bro Country Blueprint matchup. And this
Aldean's the bro country, right?
you have Dirt Road Anthem versus Last Night. First matchup, and that's one of the easier ones in my opinion.
Wow. Dirt Road Anthem versus Last Night. I mean, Dirt Road Anthem changed the game forever. But Last Night is the better song.
I was about to say, I think Dirt Road Anthem sucks.
That's crazy. Dirt Road Anthem is great.
The more I listen to it and the older I get, the more I think it sucks.
That's crazy.
And what's crazier is Colt Ford's version is even worse.
Yeah, it is absolutely terrible.
All right.
Great song.
Last Night, locking that in.
Yeah, I gotta go. Last Night's.
I want your answers.
Last Night, it's the better song. It is.
Okay.
1-0 Morgan. That hurts right there.
Stadium Screamer versus Stadium Screamer.
Can I guess these when you give the
No.
Okay.
My Kind of Party versus Whiskey Glasses.
My Kind of Party. Easy.
Right.
Easy.
All right.
Not close.
Tattoos on This Town. Chasing You.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
These are good matchups, dude. And some that haven't been used yet.
Tattoos on This Town is, man, great song. Chasing You, though, I mean, that might be Morgan's best. I've got to go Chasing You. And the two Aldean losses have just been, two top 10 songs for Aldean.
Well,
for me.
Might be another one.
2-1 Morgan. Man.
Hicktown, The Way I Talk.
The Way I Talk's my favorite Morgan Wallen song.
Okay.
That one wasn't close. 3-1 Morgan. Gosh.
That's a tough blow for Hicktown. I know you like that song.
I do. I like it a lot better.
That's one of his best songs.
Live. I like it a lot better live.
All right. So 3-1.
Yeah.
The Girls Song Showdown. It's the name of this matchup.
I think I got one.
She's Country, Somebody's Problem.
She's Country. Not even close.
All right.
That's a weird matchup there.
This is I don't know. I think I know where you're going with this matchup, but I don't know.
Let me just say, I am openly rooting for Aldean, but I'm not gonna be biased.
Is it 3-2?
It's 3-2 Morgan.
All right. Burning It Down. Thinking About Me.
Oh, gosh. I really, really, really thought you were about to say You-Proof versus Burning It Down. And I would have had to go Morgan if that was the case. But Burning It Down is better than Thinking About Me. Yes. Burning It Down. That's a jam. 3-3. Right.
Here's one that hasn't even been mentioned yet. You got Try That in a Small Town versus TN.
Oh my gosh. I hate that I love that song TN. But it is.
That's a top 3 Morgan song for me.
It's my favorite song off of his latest album. I think it's the best song on that album. I'm going TN, and I hate myself for that. Man, you did that on purpose.
4-3?
Yes.
Here's crazy. You-Proof's not on this list.
Okay, that helps me.
Crazy Town. You Had Me by Halftime.
Crazy Town. Terrible matchup.
What?
No.
Had Me by Halftime is a better song than that.
No. If I'm going to a football game, I'm not paying attention to that girl. I'm going to watch the football game. No.
Okay,
terrible. No.
All right. You Make It Easy. Miami.
Probably. Miami.
That's a
Frig.
that's a winner.
Frig. Yeah. No, why did you put You Make It Easy?
That was the best song on the from left.
Oh, you didn't put The Truth.
You Make It
Oh,
Easy is a better song than The Truth. Who would have won between The Truth and You Proof?
You Proof.
So it wouldn't have mattered.
Man, I admitted it a few months back in our chat as Aldean's my all-time favorite. But Morgan may be better. Not all time yet.
Yeah.
Not all time yet.
Really no one debates that but you.
Jason Aldean's still better all time, but Morgan is going to be better when it's all said and done.
There you have it.
Ah,
Morgan
Morgan,
Wallen.
Morgan Wallen will move on to the final four. Up next, so we're gonna do rap.
Let's do rap next.
Do we want to
Why do you not
redo?
have a rock version of this?
Do you want to? We could do rock instead of pop.
I don't know. But me and my friends Nick and Tyler changed the rap list up. The executive decision, your list was hot garbage. And your friends don't know anything.
Can you tell me the list? Because I know they're going to be listening and they'll want to know, and I kind of want to know.
All I know is we took off Outcast and put on Tupac.
Who else was you mad about not being included? I can't remember. There was someone else you mentioned that Biggie.
Oh yeah, Biggie definitely should have been on there.
I think that's who it was. Um, but anyway, if you're listening and
Oh,
you like,
here we go. I found it. We have Eminem. We're changing the seeds too. Eminem is not the one seed. That is a joke. Uh, the seeds will be changed. We got Eminem, Drake, Lil Wayne, and then we had Kanye, 50, Tupac, and uh, Biggie. We took out Jay-Z.
I really don't care. I only listened to about 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah,
Who's going to pick the matchups on these? Me or you?
I can help pick
Probably.
chips.
It probably needs to be you.
Probably.
That's fair.
You
So
could do it. I mean, you just use ChatGPT. Like you
yeah,
do.
I'll design the matchups and I'll make them for Drake and Lil Wayne and Eminem. I think that'd be fine. But
Putting Eminem above Drake or Lil Wayne was just crazy. I get it if you're into his style. I like Eminem, but come on,
so are Mills and T Ray for sure going to join?
they'll join.
I think that'd be fun.
They'll join. I'll get them. I'll get them in.
Well, that's all we've got for this episode. Again, be sure and follow us / subscribe. What's the word? What do you do on Spotify? Do you follow or do you subscribe?
Follow.
Follow. Be sure and give us a follow on Spotify. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Two Pencils Podcast. Follow us on TikTok, Two Pencils Podcast on there as well. If you want to get on X and search Two Pencils Podcast, you'll probably find us on there too. You'll probably find a clip that we were referencing earlier and several comments making fun of us, but that's okay. It's all in good fun. And what else? Facebook. Be sure and follow us on Facebook. We post our episodes there. That's where we post some polls, a couple of those a week. You'll see one going live on Friday about, do you sleep with socks on? Let us know. Genuinely curious. I do. Jackson does not. Anything else before we go, Jackson?
I hope we keep. I have confirmation that at least Tyler will be joining.
It's definitely going to turn into an episode of just pissing all over me. I know it is.
And your thwomp shaped head.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Somebody commented on the X post, and if something about I would never start a podcast if I had a head wider than the screen or something. There's some good ones. If you want to know the X account that we're talking about where you can read all these comments, shoot me a text or a message and I'll give it to you privately. But I'm not going to shout them out on here. Do what?
Sure, they've seen it.
I'd say most people have around that are friends with us. But anyway, if nothing else, again, we've got district championships Thursday and Friday. Hopefully, the next episode you see, hopefully, I'll be a district champion. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And then the region tournament next week starts on Sunday in Bowling Green, Kentucky at EA Diddle Arena on the campus of Western Kentucky University. I'm sure, Jackson, I'm sure me and you and most of our family will be going most nights. Do we
Yes,
have the
as long as Glasgow or Monroe County girls are in, yeah, I'll be there.
I don't. I know the girls start Sunday. I think the boys start maybe Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. But anyway, we'll find out the seeds and everything on Friday morning. Well, actually, for the girls, we'll know the seeds on Thursday night. But then we'll know the draw on Friday morning. We'll have those matchups. But if nothing else, that's all we've got. Thank you for listening. Everybody have a great weekend, and we will be back on Tuesday. Have a good weekend, everybody.